Okay, for our second project, you're going to be making this card. I like to do Look Who's Turning 29 Again cards because I can give them to any of my girlfriends, but you could make it whatever age you need for someone coming up. So you could say Look Who's Turning 10, leave off the again, however you want to do it. For this card, I put on the supply list that you needed mint macaron, and I think that was a mistake. I think it's going to work. We're going to try it. We're going to make a background here. So if you have soft sky, you could do that. That's what color this is. But I said mint macaron on my list, so we're going to stamp in mint macaron. Just stamp 29 all over our background. I guess I could do all my 2s first and then come in. And when you're stamping a background, you kind of want to go off the edges so it doesn't look too boxed in. That's kind of a little tip when you're doing a background paper. I didn't put that very well. That's okay. Alright, so first you're going to stamp 29 all over the background, and mint macaron works fine. Even though our paper's soft sky. I think maybe it's actually mint macaron. Okay, doesn't matter. You have 2 of these in here. And I will explain why. You're going to have a bunch of little stars and pieces, so try not to lose those. I will try not to lose mine. One of these is just for layering on the front of your card. I might have scooted my camera. Hopefully this is inside the camera. So this green or blue layer, whichever it is going to go on that white layer. And this whole piece will go on front of your card. This is Watermelon Wonder. That's your bottom layer. And then we're going to stamp. You may actually want to cut your 29 out of there first. And you'll notice in your... Okay, technical difficulties. My camera had fallen over. And the sun is also going down, so I'm kind of racing the clock here. You'll cut your 29, and you'll notice in your numbers, just in your framelits, in case there's any confusion, you do not have a 6 and a 9 because you use your 9 for 6 or 9, just in case you were wondering. So you'll cut out your numbers. Magic of television, I already did that for this demonstration. And I would just sort of lay them there. You don't have to glue them down. And maybe we should go ahead and put this piece. Oh, gotta trim the edges first into a banner. Attach that first so you know how you're going to fit everything. I'm going to try this off once to make sure it's going to look good on my card. Since I already put everything together, I didn't really leave a chance to make mistakes. So I've got to get it right the first time. Look Who's Turning 29. To attach your numbers, you can use glue dots, what I use often, but I'm going to just try not to get adhesive everywhere and do this. Problem with that sometimes is when you have openings and you get adhesive all over your background paper. And stuff sticks to it and it can be annoying. Now I maybe did not line that evenly. I'll show you my sample where I did everything perfect. But when I'm trying to film, I don't know, I seem to mess up more. Look Who's Turning 29 again. And then we'll stick our little stars in. And I will use glue dots for these because that's just fastest way. Bring my star to the glue dot. Stick it on my card. Get these picked up. Sorry, my child is yelling in the background. you get the idea. You can put all of the stars on. I don't want to take too much of your time. This is my completed card with maybe my 29 a little more centered. Look who's turning 29 again, and that's your second project. I just came back to say, since I was confused, that this cardstock is Pool Party, not Mint Macron or Soft Sky. It's Pool Party, and I think on my sample I stamped 29 in Pool Party, but when I made the list and put it on my website, I put Mint Macron for some reason. So it works, but if you have Pool Party or even Soft Sky, you can try that. Thanks!